Hello and welcome back to AskTinaK. Today's problem is from a lady who has just separated from her husband after 4 years of marriage. And she says she just cannot foresee a happy future without him, that they did absolutely everything together because she doesn't have a life outside of him, and she doesn't know where to turn now. The thing is, nobody likes to be suffocated. And I think nowhere in your email did you mention loving him. You just said you were so dependent on him that you did everything together and that you couldn't foresee a life without him because he did everything for you. But, he may have found that very wearing. Couples who hit it off really well together have shared and separate interests. You just can't do everything together. You've got to have your own set of friends. He's got to have his own set of friends. Different interests that each of you enjoys without the other one being involved. And I think the problem is he may have felt overwhelmed by you, that you were constantly, depending on him to do everything for you, to entertain you. Now, only you can change your life going forward. I think you are going to have to make the ultimate effort. Yes, I can imagine you are depressed at the moment because your marriage is over. But, you say, how can I get him back? You can't get somebody back who doesn't want to come back. If you really try and you make a life of your own and you get your own set of friends and he sees you, out and about and, managing on your own, you will automatically probably seem more attractive because suddenly you're not just the little wife sitting at home waiting for him to come and entertain you. So, it's not a guarantee that you would get him back, and you can't hold somebody prisoner who doesn't want to be with you. That would be dreadfully unkind. All you have to do is put yourself in that person's place and you know how it would feel. So you have to make the ultimate effort to see, well, you said you don't have friends, but everybody has somebody they can turn to. And if you turn to those people and go out with them, but don't, you can discuss it for a while, but don't overdo it because you'll lose them as well. So by all means, chat. If you are feeling really miserable and depressed, speak to your doctor and he or she will refer you to a counsellor, a grief counsellor, because if you are grieving over the loss of your marriage, it might very much help you to talk to somebody about that. But in the meantime, you say you can't manage without him, but you've only been married 4 years. If he had died, you would have to manage without him. You wouldn't have the choice. So you are going to have to start again and learn by what you would consider your mistakes, obviously, in saying to me that, you were dependent on him for everything and, and everyone, all his friends. So I think see a counsellor and talk it through with them. And going forward, try and make a life for yourself. Yes, give yourself some time to grieve over the end of your marriage, but don't let it just end your life, because it doesn't. Millions of people every year divorce and split up, and it's not the end of everything. In some cases, it's the beginning of a new life and a better life. And but only you can decide whether you are going to make yourself miserable or whether you're going to just take a really deep breath and decide, okay, I screwed up this time, but I am going to move on and I am going to make this better. Anyway, I hope that helps. I would see a counsellor and chat it through with them. But in the meantime, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope this has been of some help. And if so, please like, subscribe, and share. And any questions to AskTinaK@gmail.com. Thanks a million for listening. Bye-bye.